We're gonna be trying a 1 net carb bread that looks really promising. So we find recipes from all over the internet, including YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and this time, Twitter, or X.
Twitter.
We're gonna call it Twitter. So this recipe comes from Carrie Kelly 11, and we're gonna be leaving this linked in the description below if you wanna get all the measurements. Sarah came across this recipe and she said, this looks really, really good. This bread looks absolutely legit, and it's got some ingredients in it that I've never tried in a bread recipe before, so we were like, we definitely need to try this. You're gonna be needing some pretty simple ingredients, but some of them are interesting, including mascarpone. Mascarpone. You're also gonna be needing unflavored gelatin, eggs, and shredded mozzarella. This actually is cooked in the oven, which I know a lot of you guys always want us to start using our oven instead of the microwave. Did you know that Sarah pulled off the handle of her microwave?
I did. Show the people. It's not even fixable because
you know what's funny? I just want to put this before we begin. So many people say that I am like rough with the microwave. There's no other way to open it. There's no
button, yeah.
There's no button to open it. You have to pull it.
Yep. So now when you're pulling it, just make sure to pull at the top. Yeah.
But some people think I'm like intentionally ripping the door off or something. It's like
there's no pop button.
Right.
Yeah. So
maybe that was like an older style microwave. Do not come with buttons where you open the door anymore. Anyway, I'm just gonna, that's a little, what is it called? A gripe that I have. But first, we're gonna talk about the sponsor of this video, Element. So as you guys know, Element is one of our favorite products ever. It's a tasty electrolyte drink mix with everything that you need and nothing that you don't. That means lots of salt and no sugar. Element contains a science-backed electrolyte ratio of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. Sarah and I drink Element every single day because we love the way it tastes and it helps us on our keto lifestyle. That's because when you go into ketosis, you shed a lot of water, and inside that water are your electrolytes. This can leave you feeling tired, having muscle cramps, or nausea, also known as the keto flu. Element replenishes your electrolytes so that you feel better. Sarah and I like all of the flavors of Elements, like the citrus salt and the grapefruit salt, but during the colder months, we love the chocolate medley. This is a collection of 3 chocolate salt flavors, including chocolate mint, chocolate chai, and chocolate raspberry. We love to brew coffee, add a couple tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and then a couple tablespoons of whichever flavor. It just makes the most amazing chocolatey salty drink. Right now, Element is offering our Keto Twins community a free sample pack so you can try 8 of their flavors with any purchase. So you can buy a chocolate medley and get a free sample pack. In order to get this deal, you must go to drinklmnt.com/ketotwins. We're gonna get started here. We've preheated our oven to 365 degrees. That's very
specific.
Yes. And we bought these little trays. What are they for?
Like baking, I don't know.
We'll link these below. They're really cute. They would be the perfect size for what we're gonna be making today, which is a grown-up grilled cheese with a carnivore bread. We're just gonna be putting these on a little tray, and we're gonna start combining together the ingredients. So this recipe that we're making is gonna make 4 slices of carnivore bread, each having 1 gram of net carbs each. I said each, twice.
Oh,
well,
too loud.
Okay.
Too loud.
I don't know how else to do it.
Well, just use a spoon gently.
So we did the mascarpone. Which one is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
You're the one married to the person that speaks Italian.
Right.
I mean...
You'd be like, mascarpone.
Yes, I say that.
Anyway, no, I can't. Next up, the eggs then. We'll add the gelatin last. I'm just afraid of it having a kind of xanthan gum like effect. Xanthan gum will clump if it hits moisture. So I like to add it last.
So she's doing the same with the gelatin.
Right. I thought we would have to melt this, but no. Sure. That is mozzarella. Sarah's using this attachment. I don't think it's gonna work. Let's see.
We'll just start it slowly. Okay.
Great. Great.
Well, then use a regular whisk then. I don't know. I just thought that I wanted to use that.
Good old-fashioned whiskey whisk. Sometimes technology is not the answer. So we have the wet ingredients pretty much all mixed together here. Now we're gonna add in our gelatin. I'm assuming it's 1. There you go.
No
1 packet.
Shy of that. It's a shallow
I think
tablespoon. Does it say how long to beat it for?
No, it's close combined. You can't say that people in keto or carnivore are not creative. Look at this.
Let's make something out of nothing.
What makes other people gag is what we eat. We're going to... Okay,
Say that to the camera.
Okay,
I'm
so...
trying.
I know. So we have some melted butter here. We're going to brush some melted butter in each of our little pans.
His butter looked clearer than mine.
I mean, it was really melted.
These would make really good, like, you know, egg patties too. Like,
yeah, for sure. You know, we make a really nice souffled egg. It's like a fluffy egg with cottage cheese in it. These would be perfect for that. You could make the perfect, like, breakfast sandwich. How much were these? Less than $10?
Yeah.
Huh. Looks like scrambled eggs.
Mm-hmm. Well, it kind of is. We're not really using tablespoon, though.
I know. I've gone off plan already, so. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna eyeball it. Here are our bread slices. Ready to go in the oven at 365 degrees for about 15 minutes. And then we are going to be taking them out and flipping them and then cooking them additional. But let's just see how it turns out first. Let's check it. It's been 15 minutes. Okay, now we're gonna have to flip these. So I have these gloves on because it's gonna be hot. I think I gotta flip it on a plate because it's kind of gentle, see? Like that.
So we're gonna do that 4 more times.
3.
Right.
I feel like I'm working in like a diner or something. Like, order up?
Charlie's interested. Any type of carnivore bread, Charlie is here.
All right, let's stick it back in for about 5 more minutes. Here we are. Kind of look like hash browns.
Mm-hmm. They sound hot. Can you hear that?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna leave these off to the side. We're gonna start talking about where we're putting in this cheese bread, which is also more cheese. We're gonna put some Gouda, some bacon, pre-cooked bacon. Oh, and we're probably gonna dip it in a little bit of Rayo's, kind of like a grilled cheese situation. I rarely eat Gouda, so we're gonna do 2 slices of Gouda, some pre-cooked bacon. This looks really good already, but we wanna have it all nice and melty, so I'm gonna put it back in the oven for like maybe 2 minutes. It's already melting, the cheese is getting translucent, so this is just to melt the cheese. And then we're going to put together our carnivore grilled cheese. It's wearing green like weirdos. This looks really good.
Yeah.
It's kind of oily. I mean, it might have been the amount of butter I used.
You don't say.
I'm not complaining about butter, okay? All right, let's give it a try. It's nice and hot. It kind of looks like a Reuben to me still.
Yeah. I'm not gonna, let's try the bread.
Wow. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste like bread? No. But is it really decadent and crazy good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's really good.
So we've made other breads in the microwave, like Keto Focus's recipe that we really like. It's like light and airy.
Right.
This is kind of different. I would say this is more dense.
Right. It's extremely dense, but it tastes really like rich because it's full of like cheese and fat. A little dippy dippy. This is where we go off carnivore. We're not carnivore creators. But
I think that you could have like cooked it for longer, maybe a little bit, because the original creator, he said that he wanted like a stiffer bread. I wonder if we had like let it cook a little bit longer, would it be like hard? You know, like a crispy bread.
maybe. Yeah,
like the cheese we
bread.
get. Like,
Right.
I don't know where I got this idea to have like the dipping sauce. I think it was like a wedding or something where they had little grilled cheeses with
A shot glass of
tomato soup.
Right.
So this is Rayo's. It's good. It's how we make our tomato soup.
This is what would do the perfect dinner. Yeah.
The bacon elevates it.
Caramelized onion would be good if you're trying to go more, you know, a couple carbs.
Pesto. A little basil pesto in there.
It kind of tastes like cheesy bread to me.
The butter that we put in the bottom of the pan, maybe if you added a little bit of garlic in there, garlic powder, it would have made it taste like a cheesy bread. Delicious. Eating the entire thing.
So we love this type of stuff for the fall and the winter because it reminds us of like cozy
Holidays.
recipes and the holidays. And we have tried a lot of recipes here on our channel for the holidays. And if you guys want to see like us count down our all-time favorite holiday recipes, you can click right here and we will see you over there. Anyway, I'm Emily.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are the Keto Twins signing out.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.